I want to ask y'all something. Do y'all have one of these? This is that vacuum cleaner that goes all over your house. And it also has an owner's manual with it that gives you instructions on how to work this thing. Well, let me show you something. I got it over here in the floor, and you probably can't see it. But I'm gonna unhook it. And this is it. Now, I got this in from Amazon. And I'm gonna put it back on the charge. But there it goes. Okay, you heard it beep. So that lets me know it's on the charge now. It has a remote control with it that I have right here. And you can set this remote control. I used this yesterday and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, I'm so glad I bought that. It's cheaper than getting them made. But anyway, it's got a lot of little things on here on the remote control. In other words, you can also guide this thing. And I found out that if you mash this one button over here, this one here, it's got little bristles on each side over there. And that directs it to go up against the walls. And it sweeps all around the corners and the walls. So I did that. And it did a good job. Y'all, don't my floor look good? Look at my floor. How clean and shiny my floor is. So anyway, and then that was yesterday morning. So then late yesterday evening, I took it in the bedroom. And it just goes all up under the bed. It goes all up under my couch. It goes under all the furniture. And I'm like, you know, this thing knows where it wants to go. I think it's got a mind of its own. And then you can mash this some way and it goes back to the base, you know. So I did. And it finds the charge and crawls back up on there. And I'm like, okay, I like this maid. So anyway, I was fooling around with this thing yesterday to see what everything done, and I really don't know what everything done to it, what everything does, what everything done, or whatever, however you want to say it. But somehow, I've set an automatic timer on this thing. Now, I'm going to have to go back and read my book again, and it's going to have to tell me how to unset this timer, because I didn't know I did that. And y'all, last night, right at midnight, I was in the den. I was still up, but I was listening to my YouTube channels, and I had my earpiece in, so I kept hearing far off, sound like a vacuum cleaner going. Well, David had done gone to bed 2 hours earlier. And I thought, what on earth is he in there vacuuming? What is he vacuuming? Because David usually does the vacuuming, because I can't do it because of my back. So he's been kind of tied up with his building outside and trying to get his shop and all built and everything. So he's kind of let the house go a little bit slack. And he's tired. So I don't ask him to do anything. I just take my time and I do what I can. So that's why I ordered this thing, to make it a lot easier on both of us. And let it just vacuum the floors. Well, I kept hearing this vacuum cleaner going. And I'm like, sure clearly he has not got up feeling guilty about not cleaning the house up and whatever, and he's vacuuming up something. So then it kind of slowed down and it wasn't as loud. I'm like, okay, you know, maybe he's putting it up, whatever he's doing. Well, so I'm sitting in there and the TV's off and everything's quiet, and I'm listening through my earpiece to YouTube channels, and all of a sudden, Bliss, the bird, went crazy. I mean, you'd have thought something had done got a hold of her, and I'm like, oh my word, what's wrong with Bliss? And I jerked them earplugs out, and I took off in a run, and I went to my bird. Do you know what it was? My vacuum system was set to go off at midnight and to clean. So evidently when I heard the light cleaning, it was in the living room, and I was in the den away from the living room. Then when it got louder, y'all, guess what? It went in the kitchen, and then the utility room. And honey, it was just it was bumping up against that bird cage. And honey, that bird thought something was trying to get in there and get it. So now I've got to go back and I've got to read this book all over again and figure out, I got the timer set somehow, and I don't know how to unset it. So guess what? I got to read the book again. I thought I read it enough yesterday, but you know what? That's what you get for pushing buttons and not really knowing what you're doing, because I sure did that yesterday, and it let me know I can set the timer on this thing and it just jump up and automatically start cleaning my house anytime I want it to. But you know what? I don't think I want to do it at midnight because it wakes me up. It's too loud. So with that being said, y'all have a great day, because you know, life sure does get interesting over here at the Low Home, because you just don't never know what we're going to do. Or David says what I'm going to do. So anyway, love y'all, and y'all have a great day.